This is Eagle Out, and let's get straight into it. Quez Watkins. Quez Watkins at it again. Twitter fingers. Not saying that to disrespect him, he let his emotions out on Twitter. That's called Twitter fingers for sure. So Quez Watkins go on this huge rant. Not huge, but somewhat rant. As we all know, yesterday we signed Zaccheaus, slot receiver, natural slot receiver, about 5'8", very twitchy, better with his routes than Quez, but not faster than Quez for sure. But what's going on is that, Quez might get cut, Quez spot might get taken, but a lot of other guys say it's just competition. Their numbers are somewhat similar, but shout out to Philly Mike. He was saying this, and I agree. Zaccheaus didn't have to deal with AJ, Devontae, and Dallas Goedert. Three dynamic, what you would call receivers. Obviously, Goddard is not a receiver, but you get my point. Dynamic in the pass game. Whereas though he had to deal with Kyle Pitts, who I think is somewhat of a bust. Then he had to deal with Drake London, who's a rookie, who's trying to get it together. But Quez Watkins had the better quarterback. He had Marcus Mariota, who is now Jalen's backup. Zaccheaus. So you have your differences between the two, and that's why I think it's going to be a great battle in camp. So Quez is like, it's no chance. I know what that means. He don't have to say anything. Like, he's like, it's no chance this guy basically is coming here to take my spot. And then he put out something like this. And make y'all eat every effing word. So, like I said, I like this Quez. I don't like that he put his emotions on Twitter, especially that Zaccheaus is about to be his teammate. Get the spot or not get the spot. So, yeah, I just like it. I kept saying, you just need somebody to push Quez. Pascal just couldn't do it because Pascal wasn't as good as Quez. Pascal had better hands for sure, but he wasn't that big play guy. Pascal was good at blocking, but they're not tight ends, they're wide receivers. So Quez just had the dynamic speed. With Quez speed, he opens up the slant for AJ Brown or a Devontae Smith, and sometimes even what we seen in the Vikings game, he could just beat you over the top. So like I said, it's just great competition. Great competition, but I will say Zaccheaus got better hands. Zaccheaus had only 3 drops. Just keeping it real. I think Quez had more than that, if I'm not mistaken. Just 2 drops I'm thinking of off the top of my head. Think of the Super Bowl for sure. And, that was more of a fumble than a drop, the Washington game. It's just like, it wasn't Quez's nature to drop the ball that much as he did. And, Quez will go back and forth with you. Like, how many times did I drop it? But if you have 3 targets in 1 drop, that's not a good ratio. You get what I'm saying? So, it's just a great competition. I think it's great competition. Both got track speed. But I think Quez could win out that 3rd wide receiver position. But if he don't, that says a lot more about Quez. Because Quez, to me, is clearly more talented than this guy. This guy got route running over him, but I think Quez is a lot more talented. And Quez got the size, but it just, that natural slot receiver. That natural slot receiver is definitely Zaccheaus over Quez. It's as simple as that. But competition is going to be great during camp. Evaluate the draft differently now since we got Zaccheaus. But hey, man, what do you think? How do you feel about Quez going on his rant? I mean, that's Quez for you. That's Quez. That's all I can say, man. But I hate that he put it on Twitter. But this is Eagle Al. I'm up.